One change that I would have never made without being a part of WOO is creating operation manuals for everything. Our entire company has operation manuals, and testing them out before we needed them is definitely something I never would have thought of doing. It put everyone on the same page, and like right now being here, I'm not worried because my administrative assistant is taking off the day today as well, and she has made arrangements for our other virtual assistants to do her position while she's gone today and I'm gone today.
Alright, so how have I changed as a CEO since joining WOO? I would say for sure my leadership has improved. I was never very intentional with my leadership strategies before, and I would avoid hard conversations with my team members and just kind of let things go. That's one of the things that I'm being a little bit more intentional about, but also making sure that I'm giving them what they need before having those conversations. I've also implemented team culture training, which I've never done before. So this is our culture, these are our values. They've known what they are, but I've never actually implemented training on why it's important to me and why it's important to our company. I'd say those are the biggest two things on how I am changing as a CEO, because it's a long journey, but I have come so far.
We have rewritten a lot of our policies. We've found different tools to help us work smarter, not harder, and put a lot of different things into place, because if we're going to scale and be the company I know we can be, we need to make sure that we have some more people on board. We were not going to get there with just my tiny little team. You know, that magic number of one. I had one person working in one area and one person working in another area, and it wasn't enough. So I up-leveled that team, hired a couple more, a recruiter and a placement coordinator. I also hired a marketing manager, and she's taking care of so many things that I was dropping the ball on. And, I went through a lot of the recordings and a lot of the trainings, but now we have a plan for the upcoming year. Every week, my team will be listening to the videos and doing the training all over again with me. So I will be listening to it, and they will be holding me accountable, and I will be holding them accountable. I just can't tell people to watch it and expect it to be implemented. So we're going to watch it together once a week. We've cut out an hour every week for us to gain more knowledge and put some new policies into place so we can take this company to places it's never been.
How do I feel I've changed as a CEO since joining WOO? Well, I went into WOO to become a better leader, and I feel like since joining WOO, I've just become a lot stronger and more confident in my ability to lead. And I think I've changed in how I'm able to train my employees and also talk to my employees and also my clients. I've just joined a lot of confidence, I think. Confidence would be the biggest change.
It's impacted my team in a way that they're so happy that there's systems in place for them to just get plugged into. For instance, I just hired a video editor and we already had the workflow ready to go. We just had to basically plug her into our system that we have set up for her, and it's already there, charted, ready to rock. And if and when I need to bring in somebody else to also either cover for her or add on to that role, it's already set up and ready to go. So there really isn't any downtime of a lot of training or a lot of onboarding. It's just like, here you go, let's do the dang thing.
Woo has helped me as a CEO become less overwhelmed. It's helped me hold my team members to more accountability, helped me become an accountable CEO. It's helped me establish really clear, solid communication tactics with my team. We have more fruitful and meaningful team meetings because of the roadmap laid out in Woo.
The biggest time saver is all your templates have been so helpful. All those spreadsheets and stuff like that is such a time saver. Even if like all of those things on those spreadsheets don't apply to you right now, it is so easy to just make another copy for now and keep the original and then just like build into it. But it really triggered a lot of inspiration, allowed a bit of a launch pad for us to be like, oh, I like how they did that. Let's put what we've got, and we kind of melded them together. And so that was really, really cool.
Okay, the biggest change is we do pretty well, we make some money, and I went from thinking I would never need a team to now having 17 people on my team, most full-time, and it's completely changed how fast we go, not only financially, but just in the space that I'm currently in. Like, we just move very, very quickly.
I feel like I am getting what I need to even grow maybe into new territories and different areas of Minnesota. And that was never on my radar. That was never on my goal plan. It's just landing in my lap. Creating my vision board and writing my goals. I now have an expansion of Teachers for Tomorrow. I just feel really great about everything I've been learning, and I feel fantastic about my team, the growth and where they are going. They're excited about their new positions, and I feel like this is the year coming up, 2023. We've increased overall about 89%. That's what happens when you pay attention to your company and implement some things, right? And spend some time in it. But I just can't imagine what next year is going to be.
Well-oiled operations has just been so crucial in setting up my business in a way that I'm able to take a step back. And that's always been the goal for me, is to be able to set something up really strong, really solid, so that when I enter in a different season of my life with building a family, or maybe we're moving, or whatever life throws at us, I'm not worried about the operational side of my business, that it's gonna fall apart around me. I'm no longer in that position. I feel confident that if I were to go on vacation, which I've done multiple times this past year, that nothing's gonna crumble around me. I have systems in place. I have a great team in place. And it's just this huge sigh of relief that things are just gonna be fine. It's just been a huge game changer.